And as we just saw, flood conditions can change so quickly, but the warnings are always the same, especially when it comes to driving through flooded creeks and roads. And if you needed any more convincing just how dangerous it can be, listen to Alan, who filmed his lucky escape.
I'm scared.
Tonight, a lesson for us all.
Where's your phone?
How many times have police told us not to go through flooded creeks and rivers?
Go home.
Now, for the first time, a victim who defied the advice and narrowly escaped with his life has faced up to warn everyone.
Just do not drive if it's flooded, forget it. Do not drive through flooded water.
We're told by authorities time and time again, don't go through flooded waters, yet you did.
I didn't think it would be as deep as it was.
Alan Anderson and his partner at the time were battling the elements in their four-wheel drive near Tara, 900 kilometres west of Brisbane. They'd been going through flooded causeways all day. The radio was on and all was good, but this flooded crossing suddenly didn't feel like all the others.
Keep going. You're going to have to keep going now.
No sooner had his female passenger said that when water started to come over the bonnet. You can hear the motor working hard as it begins to fill with water. And then it dies.
All of a sudden the vehicle lifted and started turning and we were going with the flow.
They leave the flooded roadway
We're just going off the edge.
and float downstream.
Babe.
The road beneath them had given way.
Bottom of the causeway, it washed out in sections, so it went down.
It went even lower.
It went even lower.
All the electrical systems shut down, so the doors wouldn't open, the windows were stuck.
As soon as the motor stalled or cut out, the whole system just shut down. So I was fortunate I had my driver's window open, because otherwise we would have been locked in the vehicle, and I don't know how we would have got out.
That's the modern day trap. Our vehicles no longer have wind handles. They are electric. And in the rain, we put the windows up.
Get your purse.
Alan thanks God his was down.
Get out. Get out, babe. Get out. Get your purse.
Get everything.
But the female passenger couldn't see her seatbelt buckle, which was now under murky water.
I got my belt off. She was struggling to get hers off because everything was going so fast and she was struggling. She had a hand down the side.
Did your partner at the time feel like she was about to die?
Absolutely. She was strapped in. She started to panic. I tried to keep her calm.
And I'm scared.
That's all right.
Alan climbs out his window and comes back in to help her out.
Once I got out, I came back in and undid her seatbelt, and by that time her face was underwater, so she'd just gone under it.
The vehicle is sinking rapidly.
Go home.
The whole vehicle went down like in a matter of seconds.
They escape with their lives as their video cuts out.
You're an experienced outback driver. Why did you do it?
I believed we were going to make it, because I had been through water like that before in that situation.
Retrieved days later, the four-wheel drive, which had a 1.5 metre clearance and a snorkel, was a 20 grand write-off.
Alan, do you feel lucky to be alive, mate?
I'm extremely lucky. We still have our life, we still have our land, we still have our home. Many people, 24 people I understand didn't make it through the same event, so we were grateful that we got out with our lives.
His partner is still receiving mental health care, and the stress of that day has resulted in them separating. His advice to us is simple.
I would tell them, just do not do it. You don't know if you can't see the bottom, you don't know if the bottom's going to be still there or washed away. The water's across the road. Just wait. Even if you have to wait another extra day, well, there's an extra day that you have that You won't have people coming to the hospital to visit you or to the morgue to visit you. So it's just best to not do it. Just if it's flooded, forget it.